You told Chicago reporters this morning that Santonio Holmes was not a divisive force in your locker room.
No.
You took away captains after the 2011 season because of him.
No, that's not necessarily true. I took him because I never liked him in the first place. You know, it's not because of him. It was, you know, I mean, look, it might not have been a great, you know, a great selection or whatever, but you know, I'm just. That's the thing. There's so many. Like here, Brandon Moore's a guy I never even gave one to. You know, I'm like, oh yeah, let's put one on him too. You know, by the end, you got 8 guys with him, and it's like, doesn't make any sense.
Well,
you know,
just in general, the idea of him not being a divisive force, he did get in an argument with his teammates and got benched by the offensive coordinator because of it.
That's not true. I mean, he got you know, we all that's an isolated case in my opinion. Now look, did he say something in the press that upset some teammates? Yeah, that's not he's not the only guy that ever happened to. You know, I'm telling you, he's. I think Tone meant well. I think he did. I think, you know. Sometimes you don't necessarily see the big picture when you say something. I mean, this is me or anybody else that's out there. Thought he was trying to stand up for somebody, and then at the same point maybe put somebody else under the bus. I mean, those are things that I've done. Okay, I haven't done them like that, but it's, you know, those things happen sometimes. But I never thought he was a bad teammate. I absolutely did not think that. I thought he played hard. He tried to, you know, mentor some of the younger receivers, and dude won a lot of games for us. I mean, he played well for us.
In a way, was he a little bit of a contradiction because he did those kinds of things? He mentored guys, stayed late after practice, but then he had that other side of him that, you know, whether it was moodiness or whatever, that rubbed people the wrong way.
Well, you know what? He's not perfect, okay, but nobody is. And you know what? I appreciated Tone for being who he is. I mean, he's, you know, he means well, and he plays his butt off. You know, and that was, you know, I appreciated him.
What do you see on film right now out of him?
He looks pretty good. You know, they got him playing outside a little bit more than, you know, in the slot, which is, you know, he comes in as their third receiver, but they put that big dude inside most of the time. So, you know, Brandon Marshall. So again, it's you know, he does a lot of things. He gives you some flexibility. Can play outside and inside, but you know, he looks pretty good.
Right.
That 14 jersey kind of surprised me.
He did all these wonderful things, and he was such a great teammate. Why isn't he here?
Well, again, there's you know, you look at what you want from your team and things like that, and you know, in this league, no coach would, you know, you want to keep all your players. There's no doubt, but at the end of the day, it's not realistic, and you bring in, you know, other things. You know, obviously we felt that Decker could help us, you know, maybe more so than Tone, and you know, we made that decision.